What's up, guys?
Is there more coming? Is there more coming? Are you guys gonna try to have me have an aneurysm?
Close seconds to my actual favorites.
Boo!
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
We don't like Bill Goldberg. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Raw might be shit tonight. All right. Raw might be shit tonight. They're in Cleveland, and nothing successful ever comes from an Ohio sports venue. That is true. That is true. I currently have the Knicks Cavs game ready to go. I'm ready to see the Knicks sweep the Cavs and go on to the NBA Finals, because I want to see World War III in New York City. I want to see World War III in New York City. I feel like that's going to happen. What's going on, Kaylee? How you doing? How you doing? Actually, I think they are in Columbus, which they are, but same thing. Yes, they are in Columbus tonight, which is interesting. I wonder if they're going to have a packed house, being that, you know, the playoffs are going, you know, and they're trying to rally the Knicks back from down 0-3, but don't know if it's going to happen. But anyway, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching Monday Night Raw. Lots to happen on Monday Night Raw. I believe it's a contract signing, another contract signing between Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. All it says is that they're making their match at Clash in Italy official. So that's all we get on that. Doesn't mean it's an actual contract signing. Might be something a little different. But we also get to see Penta defend the Intercontinental Championship against Javon Evans, which is a match I'm definitely looking forward to. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria will take on the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. We'll also see Oba Femi. I'm sure he's got a lot to say since being attacked by Brock Lesnar last week. So it's a big show. Fuck the Knicks. Hey, do you want to get banned from this stream? Do you want to get banned from this stream? Take that back. We had fun at the casino. We got home today and a lot of stuff went down on Saturday night. Nice. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time.
Hold on. This is my favorite. Hold on. Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister?
A princess.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
I'm gonna stab him.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
It's my favorite
she
movie.
wore a crown and she came down in a bubble.
I'm not fighting with you.
Grow up, bro.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Get educated, but
Grow up, Mike. Grow up, Mike. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, man. Seriously, already? We just got here. The stream just started and you're already fucking with my brain activity.
It's my purse! I don't know you!
Ah, come on now. Come on. Everybody get it together. I'm a Sixers fan. I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. You should pick another team. All respect to you, but fuck the fucking Knicks. We whooped that ass.
What's up, guys?
We whooped that ass. Thank you for doing the check-in, Kaylee. I appreciate it. Man, we whooped your ass. Woo! Yes. I only have 150 channel points now, though. That means you have to stick around and hang out and watch the stream. Maybe doing some channel point gambling later tonight. I don't know. We'll see what the night has in store for us. We watched the Thunder game last night at the casino. Nice. I was watching AEW Double or Nothing last night, the pay-per-view. It was a very interesting pay-per-view.
On this Memorial Day holiday in the United States, we are live tonight on the campus of the Ohio State University.
A couple of empty seats.
This is Monday Night Raw. We are live on Netflix and presented by DoorDash.
Oh, Paul Heyman's in the ring.
Center of the ring, to kick off Monday Night Raw tonight.
A lot more crowd signs tonight. A lot more crowd signs. It kind of is reminiscent of the old Attitude Era days of wrestling, it looks like out there. I like Jared McCain. He's all right. I've grown to love Tyrese Maxey and Edgecombe. Yeah, they're pretty good players. Was it worth your time to watch, or did you wish you had watched the clips only? I said in my notes that it wasn't anything offensive. It wasn't anything offensive. It was a pretty decent show. The thing is that their shows run so long that you find yourself being really, really bored at times. There's so many matches to watch on their pay-per-views, it's insane. I heard Ortiz and Kingston are back. Yeah, they're primarily wrestling on Ring of Honor right now. They're primarily on Ring of Honor, although they did make an appearance on the pay-per-view to do a slight run-in. Nothing substantial, but they did a slight run-in on the pay-per-view. Got the crowd hyped because obviously Eddie's from New York City. They were in New York City Sunday night, so that's what they were going for, and it pretty much went okay. Like the pay-per-view, I wouldn't say it's a bad pay-per-view. I gave it a B- grade in my notes. I gave it a B- grade in my notes as the crowd is chanting for Oba Femi not letting Paul Heyman speak right now. I am happy about the elite after last night and Cope and Christian. Yeah, that was very surprising. I didn't have Cope and Christian winning. I had FTR retaining the tag team titles. But that was my favorite match of the night was FTR versus Cope and Christian. That was the highest match, graded match I gave the night. And I'll keep that for the podcast. But that match opened the show, and it was the highest grade I gave for the rest of the night. Is Beth going to AEW? I don't think Beth is going to be wrestling full time. I think she is just making appearances for whenever they see fit. But I don't think she's going to be doing any real wrestling on the show or anything like that.
Congratulate you last week on your big victory over me at WrestleMania. Congratulations, Oba. Well done. But that victory is going to cost you more than you could ever imagine. Now, I've had my share of ass whoopings over the years, but none quite like that. It was humbling. You beat my ass at WrestleMania so bad. I said, that's it. I'm done.
Brock's got a Neanderthal head. You ever realize that? He's got like a Neanderthal head. It's just large and round.
But that doesn't sit very well with me, Oba. It's not gonna end that way, Oba Femi. Brock Lesnar can take an ass whooping, but can you? You're gonna get your ass kicked by a humbled, retired beast.
So he is retired, but he's still wrestling on Saturday. Or Sunday, rather. Like Angle, pronounced brow, caveman brow.
Over Oba Femi.
So he says he's retired, but he's wrestling on Sunday. Make it make sense.
The good news is that everyone watching will have a chance this Sunday to see history play out in real time in front of your very eyes. The bad news for everyone that worships Oba Femi is that Oba Femi has awakened the beast. Oba Femi has awakened the beast. Oba Femi has awakened the beast Brock Lesnar, which means one thing.
Uh-oh. Here's Oba Femi. I'm going to work on another custom diamond painting tonight, and I got me a creamy Dr. Pepper today that I love so far. Nice, nice. He told Stooge Pierce that Brock was retired last week, but retired Brock signed a contract.
You say that I've awoken the beast. Now what do you think he has awoken in me?
Very true.
What do you think that 4 F5s has awoken in Oba Femi? Don't worry, Paul. It's fine. I'm not going to hurt you. Matter of fact, I need you. I need you alive and well to tell the tale of Brock Lesnar. And while you tell that story, you're going to fast forward to the end, my favorite part, where I retire Brock Lesnar for the second time.
Wow. I need you alive. Well, that's reassuring. Yeah, right?
And I know you, Paul. I
The
know
next
you.
custom
It
diamond
seems
painting
like
I'm
you're
going to
say
start working on
it's just
is for a
business,
dog gym
it's
channel
not
on Twitch.
personal.
Nice. I didn't know they
don't
had
about
those.
You, Paul, but 4 F5s seem very personal to me. So, while you tell that story, this is the final chapter.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's signing the contract on Paul Heyman's chest.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay.
Deliver me this message to Brock. Tell him that last time I was fighting to beat him. This time, I'm fighting to kill him.
Oh, shit. Lord.
Corey, a bold
Damn. Okay. Jesus.
I can't imagine that Brock Lesnar is going to react positively to being threatened by the ruler. But it is going down. It's official. The ink is dry. The biggest rematch in history this Sunday. What a busy few weeks in the WWE, including this past Saturday night.
Brock gonna bring a hunting knife with him. He's gonna need a tranquilizer dart.
First time in nearly 12 years.
I did not see Saturday night's main event. I just caught the clips online. Looks like it was a pretty good show. I didn't see anything bad about the show. Everything I saw was pretty much positive. People enjoyed watching the show, so that's good. Me neither. It wasn't available on Netflix. Yeah, it was only streaming on Peacock. It was only streaming on Peacock.
Becky Lynch just pulled the official into Ruka.
Saturday night's main event is on YouTube in Canada, according to JDK. What's up, JDK? Nice to see you. Hopefully you had a good weekend.
Because you know what the vision is not just one of them. I know. It's many of them.
Will they show Soul's terrible botch again on the Soul Snatcher? I didn't know that there was a botch.
Oh my God, Rod Breaker! No! The Prophet's got a chance! Paul Heyman breaking up the count! Logan Paul in the brass knucks on! He knocked out.
She had a bad go of it on Jessica Carr. It could be Jessica Carr was out of position. You know, that's a tough move to hit. You know, you got to be on your game to be in the right position to hit it and make sure it looks good and stuff like that. It's funny because she's never had any issues when she did it on NXT.
It is Monday Night Raw, and there is the
Soul didn't even get the flip. Oh, wow.
Roman Reigns celebrating a
I may just wait till
birthday
tomorrow
today,
to do
but
some
there won't
diamond
be much
painting. I'm a little bit
celebration
tired
going
right
on
now.
later tonight.
Rest
That is
up,
because he
rest
signed the
up.
contract for the tribal combat match this Sunday at Clash in Italy against that man, his cousin, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
So they are having a contract signing for their match at Clash in Italy. Remember, that match is Tribal Combat.
The WWE Hall of Famer and the new general manager of AAA, Rey Mysterio, is here. The greatest luchador of all time is live on Monday Night Raw. And the Judgment Day here tonight in full force as well. And in a terrible mood after the tag team.
I was going to say, where the hell is Roxanne? But she's so small, she gets dwarfed.
Tonight in tag team action.
I'm really happy for Ray. Yeah, and he's the new general manager of AAA.
Another Intercontinental Championship title defense from Penta. Up next, Penta and the spectacular Javon Evans go one-on-one live on Netflix.
All right, so the first match of the night is for the Intercontinental Championship. It is Penta defending the Intercontinental Championship against Javon Evans, which is going to be a good one. Flippy time. Yeah, they're going to do some crazy stuff, I assume. I didn't know this match would be first match on the show. Must be a big show tonight if this is the first match we're getting. If this is the first match we're getting, must be a big show planned for tonight. Oh, come on, Knicks. Don't start off slow. Won't be anything like the flips Rod and Todd pulled off, I assume, I guess. I mean, that Stadium Stampede was not my highlight. I wasn't a fan of it. I've never really been a fan of the Stadium Stampede. The first one was good, but this one, I just find myself very bored, and it was on late. It started at like 11 o'clock. So it was very hard to be enthused about the Stadium Stampede match last night on Double or Nothing. I think the contract signing will end in a brawl. Very good chance. That's how usually all contract signings end. They end in a brawl, so there's a very good chance that could be the case. Yeah, when I was heading to bed, the main event was just starting last night. Yes, the main event started at, I clocked it. It started at exactly 11:30 was when the main event started. Main event wasn't too bad. I liked the main event. It was okay. But it kind of went down like I thought it was going to go down. You know, there was no way MJF was going to get shaved bald. No way. That man spent too much money regrowing his hair, covering up his bald spots. There was no way that he was going to lose that match. Was the Stadium Stampede the co-main event? I guess you could call it the co-main event. It went on before the main event, so I guess you could call it a co-main event. All right, Javon Evans is making his way to the ring.
It's presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, and theme parks. October through March, perfect for all ages. So Penta, yet again, will defend the Intercontinental Championship. 48 hours ago, a spectacular win in a match against All Ego Ethan Page. Tonight, Corey, 48 hours later, he takes on a man, the polar opposite of Page in the ring, the young OG, Javon Evans.
Now buckle up and keep your eyes on the skies tonight.
The young OG certainly going to push the pace. Look,
I may watch the highlights of both shows tonight. Gotcha.
Unfortunately for Javon, Penta unafraid to take it high risk as well. This is going to be an interesting clash of styles, but no doubt about it, a memorable Intercontinental Championship match moments away.
Let's head up to the ring to the spectacular Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
It is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 195 pounds, Javon Evans. And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
The official in this matchup tonight, Eddie Arango, and it is for the prestigious Intercontinental title. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held this gold ever since it became a force in 1979.
All right, so this should be an interesting match. Kind of similar styles, but Penta is a little bit more of a technical side to him, where Javon Evans got springs in his feet.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees and Scott.
That's a turtle. That's a tortoise.
That's so crazy.
Turtle. I just made a diorama on Reptiles. I know everything about it.
That's so crazy that you played that as Lime showed up. What's going on, Lime? How are you? Happy Memorial Day to you. Hopefully you've had a great weekend. Look at the flippy shit already happening. Flippy shit is already happening.
Penta may be slightly unfamiliar with competing.
Friday Euro Trip was on TV, caught the last 45 minutes of it. Love that movie. Yes, it's a classic. Hi, Lime. How are you? You're driving. Be careful. Pay attention to the road.
Challenge for the Intercontinental title won by Penta at WrestleMania.
Changing a series of
we got a standoff here.
In the early moments of this matchup that has banger written all over it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you for that, Lime. I appreciate it. Oh, what a drop kick.
Penta should have done that exact same thing, but OG one step ahead.
And now Penta set across the ring and outside.
Where we at?
And Javon Evans said, "Got to do what I got to do."
We outside.
Whoa.
And taking Penta
Connected
out.
on that one.
Javon Evans, to me, showed some growth there in the way that he attacked Penta after the handshake.
I think Evans, in that instance, may have fooled the Intercontinental Champion. I was expecting
Springboard.
Oh,
Penta caught him.
Catches Evans right under
Penta caught him with a kick.
No more playing games with this dude.
Scotty does not know. Scotty does not know he's being cucked.
Up in the morning for competition. The man lives for the
Scotty's being cucked.
Night after night, no matter who the opponent. Cover here, hooks the far leg.
Hooks the leg. Javon Evans kicks out.
Again, you have to wonder what Penta's mental state and physical state is after having to defend the title in a great
I don't have an error command.
I'm sure mentally Penta's on top of the world after getting past Ethan Page this past Saturday.
Come on, you're driving up my anxiety. Red dot kick connects on Penta.
An unfamiliar territory for the
fucking Taurus. Very nice.
On his side, such is not the case tonight. Evans gonna take to the skies.
Lime is not a fan of Taurus. Oh, that's bad. That's how you rupture a disc in your spine. Jesus. That's literally how you can like slip a disc. His back is definitely fucked up as we mute the audio because they're in commercial break. We're already in 2 commercial breaks. Listen, in 30 seconds, there's going to be a block of Twitch advertisements that is going to hit your screen. To avoid those advertisements, you can subscribe to the channel and you won't get hit with ads. Just to let you know, if you link an Amazon Prime enabled account with your Twitch account, you get a sub that you can use on any streamer you want. I would like it to be me, but if it's not me and it's somebody else, you could use it on somebody else. But it is available for you if you have an Amazon Prime account. You just link it with your Twitch account, and you'll get one. People like to say it's a free sub, but it's not free unless you have Amazon Prime, which you have to pay for. So I like to say it's included with your Amazon Prime membership. I'm near Disney. Oh, shit. I def pay out of pocket for you, shaking my head. Well, you don't have to. I know for a fact. I know for a fact you have Amazon Prime. You Amazon-aholic. You can link that account with your Twitch account, and then you'll be able to use the Prime Gaming sub, and it's not going to cost you a thing. Penta's working on Evans' chop against the post. Evans moving slowly, especially after he connected with the commentators table back first. I would assume he'd be moving slow. Evans leapt over the barricade, hit Penta, then fell into the crowd. Sounds about right for a flippy wrestler this day and age. Oh, it's so hot in my bedroom. You have no idea. It's so freaking hot. It's like, according to my computer, it's 69 degrees outside, and I have all these lights on me. So I'd say it's a good 75 degrees in my room right now. He's moving gingerly. Yeah, that collision with the desk was gnarly. It's 90 right now. Fuck that. You won't catch me outside. I'll be in the air conditioner. And the sun is almost down. Hurry up and get home to Jax, okay? You need to get home to Jax. Penta just kicked out.
Javon Evans, after being slammed into the announce table, spine first. And we'll take another look at it. Evans somehow still on his feet.
Well, the adrenaline.
That's gross temps. Holy shit, they replayed the collision.
And then somehow was able to rally in spectacular fashion, launching himself and Penta all the way into the front row of the WWE Universe. And now Evans starting to pick up the pace. Springboard clothesline, got a 2.5 count. Penta was reeling for a moment.
And Corey, one of the things we talked
it's
about
also moist, like swimming in the air. Moist. I love that word, moist.
WWE.
Reality has kicked in for the
It's my favorite word, moist.
Battle of Quienes Mas Macho in the middle of the ring. Dueling pierrotazos, those strong overhand strikes made famous in Mexico.
Evan was begging and he got knocked off his feet.
Well, speaking of Mexico, this coming Saturday night, Noche de los Grandes.
I may watch the Noche de los Grandes event on Saturday on YouTube. It's going to be the mask versus mask match between the El Grande Americanos. Holy shit, what a cutter. Penta kicks out.
That springboard cutter by Evans almost put Penta
I got me some new shoes on Saturday, a pair of the new Skechers that came out. Sweet, nice.
OG cutter takes down Penta. Unfortunately for Evans, he wasn't able to get all of his weight across the shoulders of the champion. That could have made all the difference.
And Evans now has to stay focused, can't get frustrated. Penta Learned so much about this man over the past year and a half. Resilience and heart of the champion.
Oh, Penta caught him on his move.
Penta.
Oh, almost like a Project Champa.
Penta to retain the championship. Hooks the leg and a kick out by Evans at 2.
Penta showing that he's got such an incredibly high in-ring IQ. Javon Evans used a very similar maneuver a few minutes ago in this matchup. Penta recognized it, realized it, and countered it in the blink of an eye.
And now Penta calling for the Mexican Destroyer, the move that knocked off Ethan Page.
Oh, kick to the face blocks the Mexican Destroyer.
What does Javon Evans have to do to knock off the champion?
I guarantee you in the front of the young OG's mind, it's avoid the Mexican Destroyer.
Crowd is loving the match.
Javon's strategy is entering tonight. But what other tricks does the young OG have in his bag? I think we're about to get an answer.
Evans launching himself off the second.
Oh, what the hell?
Tough to tell.
I don't know if that was smart.
The lower back once again.
That might have been high risk, high reward.
The announce table collision earlier on.
Evans, you dummy.
Evans now cover.
Evans with the cover, and Penta kicks out. The only match I don't want to see on Sunday night is the Brock match. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely a match that is going to be happening.
The impact, attempting to fall to his hips rather than his face. It was effective enough, but I'm curious what the state of Javon Evans' lower back is after 2 of the worst impacts I've seen recently.
Jam-packed tonight. Schottenstein Center, Columbus, Ohio. Intercontinental Championship springboard again.
Penta catches him. Penta driver.
He hits it. Is it enough to put him away?
1, 2. Evans kicks out of the Penta driver.
This is a testament to the guts and the grit of the young OG. Evans no doubt feeling frustration at this juncture of the matchup. But Javon understands the opportunity before him.
Yeah, but that's how Penta plays. He gets in your mind. He frustrates you. You think you got him, and then Penta pulls it out. And the champ now heading up to the top rope. Javon Evans back to his feet as well. You see him still favoring the lower back.
Evans looking to join Penta on the top turnbuckle.
They're battling on the corner on the ropes. Penta is on the top rope now.
Here comes Evans now.
Evans leaps up to the top rope in one maneuver. Holy shit, what a Hurricane Rana. There it is, OG Cutter. Oh, he blocked the OG Cutter with a super kick.
Intercepting the OG Cutter.
Evans intercepts the Mexican Destroyer with a kick. Oh, backstabber off the OG Cutter. Mexican Destroyer connects. Wow, Penta wins. OG Coochie Cutter. I love it. That's my nickname, OG Coochie Cutter.
If I can borrow a phrase from my friends in Triple
That was a great match.
This is wrestling. What a match.
That was a great match. A lot of fun in that match. I can't imagine how sore Evans will be tomorrow. Yeah, he's definitely going to be feeling it. Going to need to break out the icy hot, get it on the lower back, maybe a heating pad. That backstabber probably didn't help from Penta.
And delivered a Mexican Destroyer. A hell of a fight from the young OG, and still.
What a champion Penta has become.
He's definitely become one of the best Intercontinental champions since Gunther, probably, I would say.
A great show of respect from the champion to the young challenger, Javon Evans. Well, Evans obviously upset and frustrated after what happened here tonight, not able to win the gold, but Penta retains here on Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Sunday, we head to Turin, Italy.
He tapped out like a little bitch.
That's Gunther. That's Gunther. Lime, you're supposed to be driving. Pay attention to the road.
and then Clash in Italy. 8 o'clock.
I need you alive.
2 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 o'clock on the
Fed
West
gonna
Coast.
turn Evans heel to keep up with Elite. Pathetic. Fed in the mud.
Netflix, but man, Penta has turned into quite the fighting champion.
Oh man, too much.
Kick off the night here on Monday Night Raw.
Saturday night's main event this past Saturday. We have breaking news now. Logan Paul suffered a torn triceps and will be out for a number of months during that World Tag Team Championship match division against the Street Profits.
So are they going to relinquish the titles?
Effort by Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Angelo Dawkins taking it high risk. This right here.
Oh, that's where he tore his tricep.
You can see Logan immediately grasping at his left arm. Best wishes to the Maverick.
That's where he tore his tricep.
Hey.
I don't even know what to do with this. Do I just give it to you?
Why would you give it to me?
What do you mean, Paul? I don't have Logan. He's hurt.
Logan Paul knows better than anyone else this ain't ballet. And when you and Logan Paul became the tag team champions, I put in every contract the Vision defending the tag team titles. That means any member of the Vision teaming with any member of the Vision of my choice, which means you are going to be the tag team champion with, oh, I don't know, off the top of my head, Braun Breaker. And I expect the two of you to defend those titles with honor and dignity and the greatness involved.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I didn't know what was gonna happen, Wise man. Thank you. Let's go.
You're welcome. I did this for you because I believe in you. Because I wanted this for you.
Yeah. Well, I want to do something for Logan.
Oh, man, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Every single person that was involved with hurting him, I want to take him out.
So we won't have to see Logan Paul for a little while. I guess that's a good thing.
You know, I'm glad you feel that way.
To quote Drew McIntyre, I prayed for this and it happened.
You know
Braun gonna carry Theory for a while, probably.
What you have to do tonight, and more importantly, to whom?
Commercial break. Commercial break. Who loves commercials? Right now they're showing a KFC ad. I'm not hungry though. Thankfully, I ate and I finished eating my dinner 10 minutes before I started streaming. So I'm nice and full. I'm good to go. I'm awake. Unfortunately, sober. But that's okay. I want to say thank you to you guys for joining me on tonight's stream. I appreciate it. We get a Joe Hendry concert right now. See, this is what I miss out by living in the United States. I miss the Joe Hendry concert. They won't have to fire Logan Paul. He's injured for a couple of months. Tore his tricep. He's talking about Paul's injury. That's not a smart idea, Mr. Hendry. Austin Theory's looking to take people out. Mm-hmm. 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 He wrote a song to cheer Logan up, and we're missing it because we're getting commercials. So, Mike, you're going to have to sing the song for us. Start singing, Mike. I want to hear those pipes. I want to hear those pipes. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we're also streaming on YouTube. It's a multi-stream, So if you can, go over to the YouTube channel, click on the live stream, give it a little thumbs up, a like perhaps, to help out the algorithm, push out some Ringside Rundown content. It would be much appreciated. I'm doing the best I can, you know, myself here. So please help me out, because I'm poor. Ooh. We're about to be back in live action in just a couple seconds here. They hate Logan Paul so much they are singing in perfect unison.
All together, Paul, Paul, can we fire
This is not good, Joe Hendry. I wouldn't antagonize Austin Theory. See? 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 I said don't do it. Jesus Christ, Austin Theory. All right. Jeez. Enough. It's worth it for the year work. Oh, man. Austin Theory's pissed off.
Tonight, per Paul Heyman. Looking to avenge Logan.
Oh, God, that was his face.
Somebody get medical out here. Like now.
That was his face. He hit him in the face. He hit him in the face.
Of course, with the injury to Paul. Learned earlier tonight he's still be a tag champ with Braun Breaker, but
it's one thing to be feeling the pressure, but
stop shaking him. Angelo Dawkins.
Yo, Docs. What's good, fam?
Sweet Fancy Moses' jaw, I know.
I'm not trying to start anything, but I did exactly what Tez asked me to do on Saturday. I stayed out of y'all's business. I just came here to say sorry. I know what it feels like to get screwed over by the Vision. With Logan Paul gone, we got an opportunity, man. We got an opportunity because the Vision is the weakest they've ever been, but they are also the most dangerous they have ever been. You saw that. You saw what Theory just did to Joe Hendry out there, man. I have never seen that side of Theory. We come together, we can put an end to the Vision for good. For good.
For good. How many times we gotta keep doing this, man? Are we still doing this Seth Rollins redemption arc story?
Yo, it ain't
Is that what we're
even like
doing?
that, bro. It ain't even like that.
Hey, I'm right here. It's cool. You got something to say?
Damn, am I speaking in a different language or something?
Talk to me.
Nothing good happens when he's around.
Oh, yeah, we're still running that.
Nothing good happens when he's around.
Nothing good happens. It seems to be nothing good happens when I'm not around. Otherwise, the two of you'd be standing here tag team champions right now. We do not have to like each other. When this is all over, we don't have to be friends. Doesn't have to be kumbaya. All we gotta do is work together to get rid of the Vision. And this whole idea that nothing good happens around me, I understand why you don't trust me. But understand this, only one of us in this circle has main evented WrestleMania. Only one of us in this circle is a multi-time world champion. And it ain't you.
Ooh.
But you know what, Seth? You know what's one thing I've never done? What's that? Stab my brother in the back. Because I am my brother's keeper. As a matter of fact, where are your brothers? But you know what? We do agree upon one thing. That's that we both think we the best. So how about tonight in this beautiful city of Columbus, you show them exactly who's the best.
Oh, that a challenge? Yeah. Your boy wants me to beat some sense into you. You want me to beat some sense into you? All right, challenge accepted. I'm gonna get changed. I'll see you in the ring tonight.
Nice.
Hey, yo.
poor dog.
Make that matchup for tonight.
That's a great match.
Next Monday night,
Montez Ford versus Seth Rollins.
Now, locally,
next Monday special start time is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will I be streaming? I don't know.
11 a.m. on the West Coast, and what a busy weekend.
Will I be streaming? I don't know. That should be a hell of a match. Yes, it should be a hell of a match. Can't wait to see it happen.
Whether you're a diehard fan of AAA or you're brand new to the world of Lucha Libre, what's going down this coming Saturday in Monterrey, Mexico, quite simply the highest stakes possible in Lucha Libre. Mask.
Gonna have to wake up in the morning for a change, Mark. I don't have to do anything.
Mask versus mask.
I control my own destiny.
This has been the ultimate battle in Lucha Libre.
Máscara contra máscara.
A match where rivalries are settled, where wars are ended, where history is made. The winner keeps not just his mask, but his very identity. The loser must give his up forever. The stakes are high. Glory and vindication for the winner. Shame and disgrace for the loser. This Saturday in AAA at Noche de los Grandes, two luchadores will put it all on the line.
I might check out this match just to see how it's gonna go, because I've been watching clips. I've been watching clips of all the AAA shows that they do on Fox and on YouTube, and the crowd is just red hot. I'm telling you, red hot for this match.
This Saturday,
I absolutely won't watch this.
Matches in AAA history. It's El Grande Americano.
They love El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser's version. They love him in Mexico. He's like,
10 p.m. Eastern.
It's like Beatlemania over there with him. It's crazy.
YouTube channel.
It's crazy how hyped they get for him.
Hey, Jovan.
OG. Wow. Before you say anything, I apologize. All right, I'm frustrated with myself out there. That was unprofessional.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. You're a great champ.
No worries, bro.
I'm just in my head.
It's okay. Everything is okay, bro.
But I'm going to see you for that title. No. Hear me. I'm going to see you for that title again very soon.
Okay? No problem. Let's do it. Take it easy, bro. Hey, Ray.
Remember that age?
Yeah. He is angry now, but I understand.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah.
Mexican, American, worldwide pride as Intercontinental Champion is up here.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much, but congratulations to you too, Ray. Porque ahora eres el nuevo gerente general de AAA. Wow. This is awesome, Ray. No existe mejor persona en el mundo que tú para este puesto. Pero, Ray, quiero decirte algo. I want to be a fighting champion.
You are.
You know, I want to leave a legacy. But there is no one I would rather face than Rey Mysterio.
Oh, it would be my honor.
Yeah.
No.
Ray, let me talk to Adam Pearce, because imagine this. Rey Mysterio versus Penta for the Intercontinental Championship.
I like that. I like that.
Let's go.
Corey, Penta, Mysterio, sign me up.
Absolutely, and congratulations once again. You heard Penta offer it to Ray, the brand new general manager of AAA.
I'll beg for the roof to fall in on both competitors to end this nonsense. Oh, God. Stop your belly aching. When does he ever well, he defended the AAA title 2 weeks ago. So I was gonna say, does he ever defend the title? But he did do that like 2 weeks ago. I forgot. What just happened on Raw? I was outside with my grandma. I took something to the trash. A lot of things happened. It looks like we're eventually going to get Rey Mysterio versus Penta one day for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta's going to talk to Adam Pearce. Austin Theory attacked Joe Hendry while Joe Hendry was performing. And we're also going to see Seth Rollins take on Montez Ford. Austin Theory killed Joe Hendry. He literally did. He really did do some damage to Joe Hendry. Poor Joe Hendry. All he wants to do is sing his songs. You know, the Fire Logan Paul song. He should put that on Spotify. It probably would do numbers. Oh, I just wanted to cool down in my room. There's Leroy already going to sleep. Look at him. He's already ready for bed. He's already ready for bed. Leroy, you okay? He's not paying attention to me. It's probably out on Spotify now. Check. No, it's definitely not on Spotify. It's definitely not on Spotify. If it was on Spotify, they'd be promoting it like crazy. But it's definitely not on Spotify. Knicks are putting a hurting on Cleveland. They're up by 20. Wide open three. Oh, come on. You got to hit those wide open threes. Nice. Knicks are doing some damage, man. I'm telling you, it might be the next year. Bayley and Bird Lady come into the ring. I'm actually excited. It is out on Spotify under Wrestling Chants. Really? I don't have Spotify Premium. I use Apple Music. Because Apple Music is cheaper.
WWE
make it a blurb, maybe.
Blind box toy set featuring Hulk Hogan, The Rock, John Cena, Logan Paul, and more. Only 300 cases are available at auction. Scan the QR code now to bid.
It is
Friday at 9 Eastern.
Look at that.
Big tag team matchup.
I hope they don't find out though, because they're gonna want some royalties.
Raquel, Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment
They're gonna want some royalties from that.
And this is why Raquel and Roxanne are in such a terrible mood this week. The closing moments after the championship.
It's on Apple.
Nice. Nearly connected with Bree's forehead. Bree was able to roll up Roxanne and steal a win, thus retaining the gold. Unfortunately for the champions, they would pay a hefty price in the moments after victory. Until Bayley and
Bayley's
Lyra
been doing a lot of work in AAA as well. She's getting big receptions in AAA.
And flattening Liv Morgan, the women's world
Bayley is definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer. Grand Slam champion, working AAA, SmackDown, Raw, whatever they ask her to do.
This is a statement being made by the Judgment Day. They're not going to stand for what happened last week after Liv Morgan, the reigning women's world champion, was ejected from ringside by Jessica Carr, who seems to be drunk with power these days.
She should have been ejected.
Oh!
Look at Bayley and Lyra.
Bayley and Lyra fighting back now.
On the Judgment Day.
Action spilling out on the floor right in front of us.
Official Derek Sanders finally calls for the bell, and we're underway. Lyra Valkyria
Bayley was interacting with Indy Hartwell trying to set up a TNA match. She even wants to wrestle in TNA.
In the tag team division.
The tag team division continues
Damn.
to be up. You've got Paige and Brie Bella, who promised to be fighting.
Hey guys, in less than a minute, a block of Twitch advertisements is going to hit your screen. To avoid those Twitch advertisements and to get other incentives, please consider subscribing to the channel and support me as a content creator because I am poor.
A win tonight gets him back on track. Cover to kick out.
If I were Bayley, I'd send Lyra through the barbershop window. Got to cut the dead weight.
Lyra could do the same to Bayley.
Oh!
Correct. And what a shot by Roxanne into the corner. Tag made by Raquel Rodriguez. Can you hand me some of that Perez? Dominic Mysterio just put gum that he was chewing in his mouth on the back of my paperwork.
Kidding me? You put that on Marketplace. You probably could get a fortune for that.
Now look at
Man, they're jumping Raquel.
Away on Raquel Rodriguez doing what they have to do. Keep her isolated in the corner and double team. Tag now by Lyra. And Lyra Valkyria.
This is a smart strategy by Bayley and Lyra. You've got a powerhouse like Raquel. You want to keep her isolated. Quick tags, keeping the fresh.
Quick tags indeed. They are working over Raquel serious.
Also, you got to give Bayley and Lyra credit, keeping one eye on Liv Morgan outside the ring. Here comes Raquel now! What a cross body, wiping out Bayley and Lyra. That's the powerhouse of the Judgment Day. And she can turn a match around just like that, Corey.
Take another look at the impact. Raquel Rodriguez coming in like
She took out both Bayley and Lyra with that crossbody.
And now Raquel Rodriguez takes over.
And while we're giving credit where it's due, let's give a little credit to Dirty Dom, the AAA mega champion, and Liv Morgan, the world champion.
Well, let's speak of Dirty Dom. Do you think he's still
Nice arm wrench from Raquel.
The reason I ask that is Danhausen
Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio at ringside watching the match.
And they talk all about it in this great article on Vulture.com about the curse of Danhausen.
I don't watch made-up sports. Here comes Raquel. Boom! High impact in the corner.
And Raquel now showing off with those elbows delivered to Lyra Valkyria.
Raquel Rodriguez absolutely relentless.
And now Lyra into the corner, up over the top, lands on her feet. The former Intercontinental champion,
Nice.
former NXT champion, Lyra Valkyria, who really wants to be successful.
Oh no, Lyra gets dumped in the corner turnbuckle.
And look at Raquel now, drawing the official. And it allows Roxanne Perez to try to get involved, but Lyra was wise to it.
It's called being a great tag team partner, even on the outside of the ring, what Roxanne was just doing. Keeping Lyra's attention, allowing Raquel just a few extra seconds to recover and continue the game plan.
And now Roxanne with yet another cheap shot to Lyra Valkyria.
I got me a Warmies last night at the casino, and it's a cute bear named Buddy. Nice. Interesting. All right. Looks like they're already Oh, what a move from Raquel. They're going to commercial break once again. Oh man, it's my very first one. Is that like a Build-A-Bear or something like that? Joe Hendry has someone singing with him in the background. Gotcha. Still think they should think about royalties on that one. They're letting money go away. So this week, we're going to have a little bit of a busy week with the extra show happening on Sunday. Also on Sunday, directly after Clash in Paris, I am going to be linking up with my boy JDK Nonstop as we're going to give our thoughts on Clash in Paris, and we're also going to be putting that up on YouTube as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Excited to do that because I'm excited to expand the content on the YouTube channel. So definitely check it out. Clash in Italy. That's right. I keep thinking Clash in Paris for some reason, but it's Clash in Italy. I got to remind myself that it's Clash in Italy. Clash in Italy. Not Clash in Paris. I don't think you fired up the YouTube. No, the YouTube is there. I made sure of it. Yeah, the YouTube is there.
Bayley wasn't there to execute the tag.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez had grabbed the leg of Bayley and not allowed Lyra to make the tag. And Raquel Rodriguez now sent over the top rope to the floor, and now Lyra's got an opportunity. Maybe not. Raquel Rodriguez again looking to power Lyra out of the ring and dropping her on the floor.
Oh, God, what is she going to do with Lyra Valkyria?
Look at this.
Oh!
Able to free herself.
Yeah, Raquel stumbling as Lyra was able to knock her off balance. And
Lyra's got to get a tag, but she's too far from her corner.
Raquel forcing her into the ring post, and now Valkyria trying to kick away the prodigy. She manages to do so.
Go, get that tag. Tag to Bayley.
And the
Bayley just went right for it.
Taking out Raquel Rodriguez.
This is what it's going to
My
take.
bad. Technology is new to me. I'm from the 1900s. I believe it, you old fart. I believe it.
Measuring Raquel up from the second row.
Oh, what an elbow drop from Bayley. She hooks the leg on Raquel, and Raquel kicks out at 2.
You can feel the urgency emanating from Bayley. That onslaught of offense she just released. Very effective, trying to rip down the much stronger Raquel.
Look for the sunset flip. Raquel able to.
Oh, what a clothesline from Raquel. Roxanne tags herself in.
And the prodigy.
Going for Pop Rocks, but Bayley fights out of it. Back suplex, nicely done. Mind your manners, you whippersnapper. Oh, there's that sunset flip, buckle bomb into the corner on Roxanne. Lyra tags herself in. Bayley still in there with Roxanne on her shoulders. Assisted blockbuster Samoan drop.
Is it enough to give Valkyria a win? And Roxanne Perez rolling toward the bottom rope. And that cost Lyra some valuable time. As Liv Morgan.
Hey, Liv! Liv! Liv got caught. Out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! You got caught.
World champion, for God's sakes.
Oh! Raquel just bulldozed Bayley on the outside of the ring. Lyra Valkyria comes flying off the apron with the forearm.
Morgan's got to go back to the locker room. Roxanne Perez now.
Roxanne Perez with the roll-up. Oh, kick out from Lyra.
Back kick by Perez. We're looking for Pop Rocks.
Oh, what an enziguri.
Lyra dropping Roxanne. Liv Morgan uttering some words to Dominic Mysterio.
Probably words of affirmation. Everyone has their own love language.
Tag, here comes Bayley. The 4-time world champion is legal. And look at Dominic Mysterio.
Now Dominic's gonna get kicked out. Oh no, Bayley gets dumped off the top rope.
Roxanne.
Pop Rocks.
The cover.
And a kick out.
2.5 by
She kicked out of the Pop Rocks.
Rodriguez now hoisting up Valkyria. Oh my God, oh my God.
Whoa, that could have been bad. Ref losing all control. What is this, AEW?
And Dominic again on the apron. Send this guy out of here, ref.
Oh no, Dom dropped his championship.
But Bayley now in a tug-of-war with Perez.
That's the AAA Mega Championship.
Oh, Dominic gets knocked off the apron. Bayley with the roll-up, and they get the win. Nice. Nice.
Well, Corey, big win for Bayley and Lyra to get into the win column tonight.
Well, they better share some of
You ain't kicking out when Bayley stacks that cake on you. Gotcha. Yeah, whatever works.
Tom for the last couple of years. Either way, it's irrelevant. I hope I forget his name sooner than later. What a win for the role model Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. A heartbreaker for all of the Judgment Day. A tug of war over the Mega Championship. Taking Dirty Dom off the apron. Bayley capitalizing and pinning Perez. This will not sit well in the Judgment Day clubhouse.
Well, things backfired again for Liv Morgan and Dirty Dom here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu signed the contract for Sunday's Tribal Combat. Let's take a look back at last week.
Is Netflix working for everyone else? It's giving me some problems. It's working for me.
What the hell we doing, Jacob? You lost that backlash. You were supposed to acknowledge it, and you did it. You don't mess around and put your hands on management. Now guess what? They about to fire your ass. Then what? We back in prison now?
It's just loading for me right now. Might have to close the app and refresh it. This is a preview or a recap of last week when they took out Jacob Fatu. Here's Roman Reigns.
He should be fired. I understand tribal combat, and I understand what we're dealing with. But Jacob Fatu shouldn't be here today. He shouldn't be employed by WWE.
Oh, I get it.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. And I told you I didn't want to go back to my old ways, but I had to show the power, show the stroke that we got. He keeps pulling these aces out of his sleeve. I didn't even know he realized he had the insurance card. I didn't even know he even knew about tribal combat. And he understood my obligation to accept. As the tribal chief, I can't ever back down. But I'm telling you right now, in this contract, there has to be consequences. If he loses, he will serve me, or you get your way. He's out of here.
Great.
Man, that's an interesting stipulation.
Beats me. Good luck. Because we're all screwed.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to Turin, Italy on Sunday, Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion, his cousin, Jacob Fatu, will be in the same ring at the same time to sign the contract.
Signing the contract. You know that never goes down as expected. Hey, it's LA night, yeah.
University, and they're chanting Y-E-A-H, the megastar. LA Knight is in the building live next on Monday Night Raw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending part of your holiday weekend
No
with us here in the
problem.
United States.
Anytime.
We're celebrating Memorial Day. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the veterans, including those who paid the ultimate sacrifice so we could do a show like this tonight and celebrate all of our freedoms.
USA, US.
Is why we celebrate.
It's funny coming from you. Here's the patriotic video piece that WWE does every year.
It's easy to speak of sacrifice, harder to live it. But some did. On the beaches of Normandy, in the jungles of Vietnam, across the deserts of the Gulf War, and in the mountains of Afghanistan. They didn't fight for praise. They fought for freedom, for each other, for all of us. Today, we remember the selfless, those who stood in harm's way and gave everything they had. Because of them, we live free. Because of them, we carry on. So today, we pause. We reflect, we remember.
Will they show Donnie's tweet where he can't even just say thanks to the troops without slandering the other side? No, of course not. That's un-American. That is un-American. Commercial break. You just had to restart your TV. That's what I said. That's what I told you. That's what I told you. You got to restart the TV. Fudging fudge, I have commercials now. Yep. Oh my gosh. Enjoying the commercials. I just gotta chill. Cena got a new movie where Eric Andre is his little brother. Interesting. I'm probably going to skip that because that just doesn't interest me. I do not enjoy John Cena movies. I seen that one movie he did before this one because I like Andrew Santino, and it was a horrible choice. John Cena is not a great actor. Not in my book. What do I know about acting though? Nothing. But yeah, I'm not going, and I don't like Eric Andre. I don't find Eric Andre really funny. There it is. There's the commercial for it. It's right here. Hey, the Knicks are up by 20. Let's go. Let's go. Pick that 21. Oh, commercial's over. They're in Columbus.
Well, it's Memorial
House
Day
show in
here
my
the
city
United
in
States
August.
earlier
Are you
today.
going?
The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Marine Corps veteran Montez Ford, alongside Bayley, visited the National Veterans Memorial Museum here in Columbus, dedicated to telling the personal stories of U.S. veterans from all the branches and conflicts inspired by the late John Glenn. It opened in 2018 as a way to honor those who gave all.
All right. What do we got coming up next?
Raw Live tonight is presented by DoorDash.
LA Knight. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. One of the, if not the, most outspoken superstars in WWE today.
Shut up! No doubt about that. LA Knight is a man with a lot.
I want to see LA Knight turn heel.
Fortunately, we won't have to wait long to find out exactly what it is.
I think he'd be a great heel.
How it is.
Yeah.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Uh-oh. Yeah. He's too over. People don't want to boo him. It would be like Trick. I don't know, though. I feel like LA Knight could make it work. I feel like that's what he needs, though. I think he needs some edge. I don't think being a fan favorite is getting him anywhere. There's too many fan favorites already. LA Knight is getting his own TV time in 2026. This is monumental. Thank you, Papa H. Yes, thank you, Papa H, for saving the WWE. We are forever indebted to your servitude. Thank you so much, Papa H.
My God, it's been a minute since I've felt this. It's been a minute since I stood in front of this ring, in front of all y'all. It's been since WrestleMania.
I think he could be a good fan favorite heel where he whoops ass and takes names in the locker room, but he respects the fans. That wouldn't be a heel, though.
I want to say thank you for your service.
Respecting the fans is not heel-like. USA, USA.
And right here in the USA, standing in this ring, LA Knight, I told you since WrestleMania, I put the vision in
Patriotic
my
marks.
And who was standing beside me but Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso. But lately, since WrestleMania, I've noticed they've been doing things just a little bit different, and it's got me thinking, because next week, right here on Raw, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament begins, and I'm throwing my name in the hat.
Really? Okay.
And what that means is I got a shot. I got a shot at wearing that crown, the King of the Ring, and when I get that, that means that I go on, I got the shot, then I'm aiming for that World Heavyweight title. I'm aiming for Roman Reigns. So where's that put Jimmy and Jey Uso? Because I look at Roman Reigns, the most corrupt champion I've ever seen. All he's doing, trying to go ahead and stir up bloodline of old, trying to get some things running. just a little bit different than the Jimmy and Jey Uso that I knew.
Uh-oh. Big Jim gonna do some laying down of the law. Is that what it is? Jimmy's always been the level-headed one. I've always preferred Jimmy. I think he's a little bit smarter.
Nah, I think you need to hear this from me. I got a lot of respect.
Jay is the hothead, very much so.
All right? It was me that fought side by side with you at WrestleMania, me.
Yes, you did. You did fight side by side with me. You fought side by side with me against the Vision. Why? Because the way they did things. And now I'm watching you, you're fighting side by side with Roman Reigns, and it ain't the same. We're talking 3-on-1. It's a little bit different, it just rubs me the wrong way. I've been a victim of every kind of group. You were too.
I get it. Listen, I get it. I understand why you all up in your feelings about the bloodline, man. Hell, if I'm honest, that whole damn locker room got issues with the bloodline because those last couple of years got ugly for everybody. We did what we had to do, but it ain't like that no more. Hey, check it. You want to go after King of the Ring? Man, cool. Go do you. Hey, if I'm honest, if you win King of the Ring, man, you got a shot at the OTC. A fair shot. You hear me?
Fair. I heard you say fair. I heard you say honest. But right now, I got to ask, are you being honest with me? And moreover, are you being honest with yourself? What I mean by that, you come out here 2-on-1, you're about to attack Jacob last week, all that stuff, and then I think to myself, okay, look, you're the one who comes out here and what, Jay had a chair in his hand.
Oh, come on, Leroy, you were doing so good.
It's gonna be fair. You're telling me
shut shit up.
As far as I can tell, you're coming out here as a messenger.
No.
You're coming out here basically not even as the second fiddle to Roman Reigns, but the third fiddle. And the last thing I want to see you do is become Roman Reigns' errand boy again.
No.
I'm saying with all respect, but you need to take a lesson from the past. Take it as a warning. Because
this is your warning shot right now. Right now.
Uh-oh.
Enough of all this talk about what my brother out here doing wrong. You lucky the Yeet Man ain't here tonight. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking.
I'm lucky. Hey, you're proving my point right now, man. You're telling me that if Jey Uso was here right now, you two put the beat down on me, 2-on-1, and then guess what? Roman Reigns would probably run out here too, 3-on-1, just the same way you did it to Jacob Fatu.
Jacob got nothing to do with you, bruh. Zero. That's family business. If I were you, man, I'd tread really lightly. Because if you keep on disrespecting the OTC, our family will become your business.
Ooh, that sounded like a threat.
Jim, you're the one that I like. I think you kind of like me. I don't think you want it to go there. Even Jay, I'm okay with. Roman is the one I didn't like then, I don't like now. He's a guy who just can't seem to get the job done on his own. He needed a Heyman. He needed you. He needed Jay. Why? Because he can't get the job done on his own. So what I'm telling you is if you're telling me I don't want it to come that, I know you don't want it to come that, but if the family business has to become my business, I will make sure that goes out of business. And take that message to your boy Roman and make sure you spell my name right with everybody saying. Yeah.
Damn.
LA Knight with some strong words, Corey. A lot to think about for Jimmy Uso.
No doubt about it. You can see the wheels turning in Jimmy Uso's head, and LA Knight as unapologetic as ever.
Unless you make it one.
Hey.
Leave it to what it is. We can be simpatico.
Congratulations on the Triple H job. One GM to one GG. Gerente General. I love it. Hey, have you talked to Penta? Because I have.
He mentioned a little something about the Intercontinental title, maybe you two, which I love the idea, and I think that's blockbuster.
Okay, and what exactly is going on here?
This is a conversation.
Okay, you know what? First, you gift Javon Evans a title match tonight. And now you're talking to a fellow general manager about a potential Intercontinental title match for him? Where's my rematch?
First of all, you're butting into a conversation that has nothing to do with you, and we are talking about a potential match for the Intercontinental Championship, and rematches have to be earned.
Okay, and
so
what exactly did he do to earn this match you're talking about?
Ray, I apologize. This is a Hall of Famer. Rey Mysterio, let me introduce you.
Go!
Okay, here we go.
What do you mean, here you go?
Hey, it's Rusev.
What's going on here is these two gentlemen, friends by the way, fellow general managers, are conspiring against you for the Intercontinental Championship. Rey Mysterio jumped the line.
What the hell is your problem? What is your malfunction? I want to know what your malfunction is.
How did he earn that opportunity? This is Monday Night Raw.
That's what I'm talking about, earning the match.
Earn it.
Yeah.
Make him earn it.
Earn it.
Make him earn it.
I'm going to get you, Mike. One day I'm going to get you.
Against Penta? Let's go.
You want it?
I'm in.
Fine, it's official, tonight. Everybody happy?
Tonight, I will bangaranga you.
Huh? What does that mean?
I don't like him.
What did he say he was going to do to Rey Mysterio?
Rey might get bangarangad.
Hey, Seth Rollins. Bungalunga. Bungalunga. What? What is that? Bungalunga. I wonder if Rusev fucked up what he meant to say and just went with it. I think so, because I don't think that was English. I do not think that was English. That's an elite shirt. Bungalunga you. Yeah, they would definitely figure out how to print some crappy merch to that. That was something, Rusev. Thank you so much for that, Rusev. I appreciate that. That brought joy to my heart. We're in commercial break. Commercial break. I expect this week's pod to be called Bungalunga. Probably not. Probably not. I probably will not remember. Bungalunga. Oh my God. I wonder if maybe we misheard. Maybe we misheard. Maybe he did say something in English and we just misheard. I heard what I heard. Yeah, but you're old. Your hearing is going bad. Your hearing is going bad, so you don't know what you heard. Bungalungad. Once again, guys, we are streaming also on YouTube. So if you can go over to the YouTube and drop a like on the live stream video, that would be a big help getting me out to the algorithm to potentially meet other wrestling fans who might enjoy the content. So please, if you have the time, go over to the YouTube page, click the live stream video, and give it a thumbs up. And if you give it a thumbs up, let me know that you gave it a thumbs up so I can give you my ever-dying love and affection. Done. I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike. All right.
Club WWE is the ultimate insider membership program designed to bring
Keep it in your pants, Merv the Perv.
than ever before.
Noted.
Through exclusive access, rewards, and experiences. If you're interested in becoming a founding member, you can join the wait list now by visiting WWE.com/club WWE. Interesting matchup here tonight. First time in a number of years that these two men will go one-on-one. Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. Two pig-headed dudes, two very stubborn dudes, finally going to air out their grievances.
This is going to be fun. This is going to show if Montez Ford can be a single star in the future. That's for sure. It's going to show if he can handle being a single star, not having a partner to tag out to.
I don't blame him. And you know what I find interesting about this is the fact that Angelo Dawkins has not accompanied Montez Ford out to the ring for this matchup. And I think the reason may be this. Listen, he loves Tez like a brother, right? Former tag team champions. They do everything together. But Dawkins also understands where Rollins is coming from. Dawkins believes that Rollins wants to offer an olive branch, that there is strength in numbers when it comes to taking on the Vision. So I think Dawkins is trying to stay out of this and let this play out here tonight.
Sometimes that's the best course of action. Step aside, do nothing, let them fight it out. Rollins made some rather incendiary comments earlier in the night that led to this matchup, reminding Montez Ford, you've never main evented WrestleMania. You're not a former world champion. But with that said, if Montez Ford defeats Seth Rollins tonight, he now becomes the man who beat the man who has done all of that. It puts Ford into a whole different echelon of this business.
But here's the deal with this whole Rollins and Profits thing in the division. Listen, Seth Rollins is a veteran. He does have all those accolades. He's also a man who was...
There's a collar and elbow tie-up battle between Seth and Montez backed up into the corner. We get a clean break, sort of a clean break. Now we got a shoving match going on. Side headlock from Montez off the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Misdirection off the ropes. Shoulder tackle from Seth Rollins.
And Rollins doesn't argue that point, right? Seth Rollins says, I made this bet. There's a reason I'm a loner. I basically stabbed everybody in the back. He understands that point. But he's just hoping for a loose alliance here with the Profits.
Oh, Montez Ford referred to it as the Seth Rollins redemption tour earlier in the night, and Tez just has no interest in it. I can't necessarily blame him.
Drop down. Leapfrog. Shoulder tackle, this time from Montez.
He did not get involved in the World
Oh,
Tag Team match.
Seth is angry.
Saturday night's main event. And what happened?
The Street Profits came up short.
Yes, and why? Because the Vision, with Heyman involved, had a 4-on-2 advantage over the Street Profits.
Look, you can't. I don't disagree with Rollins' assessment of the situation. I can see both sides, both men's arguments being accurate in this case.
Well, and I agree. And here's Rollins out with a big boot to the face to Montez Ford, driving him outside the ring.
But I like that this is how they chose to settle it. Let's get in the ring. Let's throw down.
Seth Rollins with the suicide dive through the ropes. Heads back into the ring. Montez Ford follows him up and clotheslines Seth Rollins over the top rope to the outside of the floor.
If Montez Ford gets beat tonight, maybe he's going to swallow his pride and listen. Holy crap.
Rollins.
Maybe Rollins swallows his pride and says, okay, Seth, maybe you were right. And if Montez Ford wins, Rollins needs to keep his nose out of Street Profits.
Ducks the clothesline. Both men thinking crossbody. Nobody there for the crossbody there. They were both thinking the same thing. And we go to commercial break. Man. Haven't seen a lot of commercial breaks recently, have we? That's sarcasm. I may be up for a little while, just had 65 grams of sugar. That seems like a lot of sugar. That seems like a high amount of sugar. Starting to get ads for Father's Day gift ideas. Saw a shirt that said, "Better father than Chris Benoit." I almost posted that in Discord. Wow. Wow. I'm going to get that shirt for my brother. It sure does. That the Dr. Pepper I just had that much in it. That's a lot of sugar. That is a lot of sugar. Almost too much sugar. $65 grams diabetes intensifies, for real. That would seriously amp up my diabetes for sure. Knicks are up 70-51 in the third quarter with a little over 10 minutes left. Make that 71-51. Do-do-do. And we're back to the action.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, the stubbornness of these two men, Montez Ford.
They're fighting from their knees, throwing punches from their knees. Both men get to a vertical base. Montez a little wobbly legged. Wow, what a chop from Seth Rollins to Montez.
Rollins trying to prove to Montez Ford that there's strength in numbers.
Tez answered back with a chop of his own.
Again, no matter how this shakes out, I don't foresee these two going out for a frosty beverage after this match or ever going forward. I think if nothing else, it'll force Montez Ford to swallow his pride and say, okay, Seth, have it your way. You can watch our backs. There is strength in numbers. However, if Montez Ford picks up the win, Seth better pack his bags and move on.
Yeah, Seth's going to have no friends at all. There's Montez Ford now. Vicious blows to the back of Rollins. Rollins with a kick to the midsection.
Oh, pedigree.
Now for the pedigree. Montez Ford slips out.
Discus forearm from Seth.
Rolling elbow right on the jaw of Montez Ford.
Oh, clothesline from Montez. Very nicely done into a standing moonsault, but nobody there. Seth got out of the way. Went for a back suplex. Montez lands on his feet, hits him with an enziguri.
Ford now trying to get the adrenaline pulsing through his body, trying to fight through the pain and the exhaustion.
Banderas up and over. Montez on the outside. Catches a blow from Seth and answers back with a blow of his own. Montez headed up to the top rope. Seth meets him there. Uh-oh, superplex time. Superplex into the Falcon Arrow. Hooks the leg. And a kick out from Montez Ford.
Take another look. Montez Ford got caught. Took a little too long making the climb. And once Rollins has his hooks in, forget about it. First the superplex, then the Falcon Arrow. Ford was lucky to be able to survive.
Rollins looking to regroup after the kick out by Ford. Rollins gonna drag Ford back to his feet.
Oh, he's setting up for that pedigree. He really wants that pedigree. Montez is not letting him have it. Sunset flip, but Montez caught it. Sunset flip. Stacks him up.
Seth now.
Sunset flip.
Near fall after near fall in this matchup.
Oh, kick to the side of the head from Montez to Seth. Montez off the ropes, catches a kick from Rollins under the jaw.
Montez on wobbly legs.
Misdirection off the ropes.
Rollins catches forward, lands behind him.
Uh-oh.
With Rollins up.
Torture rack position. The intensity in the eyes of Ford.
Oh, almost went for like a burning hammer. Pedigree. Nobody kicks out of the pedigree except for Montez Ford. Montez Ford kicks out of the pedigree.
And give credit where it's due. Seth Rollins able to land on his feet and deliver a pedigree. And somehow, some way, Ford was able to summon the will to keep this fight rolling.
And Rollins beginning to get a bit frustrated. He hit Montez Ford with the pedigree, couldn't put him away.
It really is bad how a lot of my favorite moves in wrestling are like super kicks or spine busters, considering I'm paralyzed. That's funny. That's funny.
You ain't gotta be coming at me like that. I understand that be a problem.
Jesus. Mike, I swear to God, I'm taking your computer away. I'm taking your computer away. Oh, shit. Montez just slapped the shit out of Seth Rollins.
Despite what's happened here tonight. And Rollins now with Ford up top.
Buckle bomb. Ooh.
Seth tried to extend the olive branch, and Montez Ford
more buckle bomb.
Another buckle bomb.
Oh, that one looked like it hurt.
Collapses to the mat.
Seth reminding Montez
buckle bomb him on the other ones.
We both want the same thing, but Rollins always willing to do what has to be done.
I'm gonna head out after Raw ends for the rest of the night. Me too. I'm gonna do the same. Oh, Montez counters the buckle bomb into a Rana, sending Seth to the outside.
Finding the energy to get back into this one. Look out! Montez gonna fly!
Got him.
And now you can see the urgency in the movements of Montez Ford.
He's got a chance. Rollins into
Montez headed up to the top rope.
Seth back to his feet.
Seth climbs up there and meets him, but Montez pie faced him. Top rope from the heavens, frog splash, hooks the leg, and Seth Rollins kicks out.
That was Ford's opportunity.
And this is where the experience factor could play a part. Montez Ford landing his bread and butter from the heavens, a picture-perfect frog splash on the money, but Rollins kicked out.
Indeed, an incredible match between Montez Ford and Seth Rollins, one-on-one for the first time in years here tonight. Each man is
Montez going back to the top rope, but Seth Rollins is up, so Montez thinks better of it. Hits him with a Gamangiri. Montez top rope going for a 450, but nobody there. Seth Rollins moved out of the way. Seth Rollins with a curb stomp. That should be it.
Takes advantage of the missed 450.
That's it. Look at the pinfall. Look at the pinfall.
Well, did Rollins prove his point?
Good match. Very good match on both ends.
Wait a minute. Angelo Dawkins, and that's Theory again with a chair. First tonight, it was Joe Hendry, and now it's Angelo Dawkins. Theory obviously blaming Dawkins for the injury to his tag partner, Logan Paul.
Theory vowed to take out everyone who he believes contributed to Logan's injury. First Hendry, now Dawkins. My God.
Theory responding to the pressure in the absence of Logan Paul. He understands he needs to step up for the vision, to be the man. And he did that to Hendry, and now the assault.
Rollins steering curb stomp for Moxley, and the Real Wrestling Company fed in the mud. I think Rollins has been using it first.
The switch flipped in theory tonight.
And we go to commercial break. Mox was doing it in VAs long before Seth. Is that so? Were you watching Moxley on the Independents? Were you an indie watcher? I don't think so. I can't imagine you being an indie watcher. I don't think indie is more your style. I think you would find more things wrong with indie wrestling than you would like it. Ooh, nice putback. Do you think we see Joe Hendry again after commercial because of Theory? No, Joe Hendry is dead. I don't know if you saw what happened to Joe Hendry, but he literally got killed. He's not coming back. Hinder pointed out that in his stream a few weeks ago when I said I love spine busters, and I've been thinking about it since. Yeah, he killed Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is gone, and we're probably not going to see Joe Hendry for a couple of weeks. We're probably not going to see Joe Hendry for a while. He got his head smashed between a steel chair and the ring post. So I was in Topeka, seeing to Young Mox originate the curb stomp and the... Absolutely ridiculous, Mike. You're absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Columbus, Ohio, on the campus of The Ohio State University. Moments ago, Seth Rollins and Montez Ford airing their grievances against each other in the ring in a great one-on-one match.
A fantastic match between two world-class superstars. Montez Ford went for broke, but it did not pay off. Rollins
Lyra and Bayley out with Saxton. Lyra in the Queen of the Ring. Nice. Good. I like Lyra Valkyria. I think she's one of the more talented wrestlers on the roster. Pure wrestling talent. Lyra Valkyria is. So glad to hear she's going to be in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Logan Paul. We have Theory stepping up tonight and sending a message to everyone.
They're showing a recap of just what happened. Theory is a man on a mission to avenge his tag team partner, Logan Paul.
Had a match. They found the perfect time to hit my brother, to get my brother.
He's in there, calm down. He's in there, he's being worked on. We're waiting on him.
Hey, Ted. Is he all right, man?
They're working on him.
Is he okay?
Now. They're working on him.
Look, man. You're right. We got bigger fish to fry right now. There's more important things that's going on right now. My brother's out. Yeah. And he needs somebody. He needs us.
Us?
Us.
These boys sweaty. They've been working.
It's gotta end, man. It's gotta end. I gotta cut the head off the snake. I want Braun Breaker. And I want as soon as you can make it possible.
Let me go talk to him.
Another Braun Breaker Seth Rollins match?
Perhaps Montez Ford has come to his senses.
Well, through battle, they achieved a level of peace, at least a level of understanding between the Rollins and the Prophets.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the upcoming weekend in WWE. Saturday night, of course, AAA. Corey Graves will be there. And then Corey and I will both be in Turin, Italy on Sunday.
Damn, Corey's got to fly from Mexico to Italy. He's literally got to take a red eye.
O'clock on the West Coast. That'll be on
That's
ESPN
crazy.
Then Clash in Italy gets underway locally.
Shout out to Corey Graves doing his job. He's got to be Monterrey, Mexico, and that's going to happen 10 o'clock Eastern. And they're going to have him fly to Italy to do Clash in Italy? That's insane.
Two matches, including the undisputed WWE Championship match. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will defend against the Ring General Gunther, also on ESPN.
Surprised they don't have Barrett doing the show. That's what I'm saying.
Will be defended as the reigning champion. Rhea Bloody Ripley defends her gold against the
Nick's up by 30. Nick's up by 30.
Rematch from WrestleMania. Paul Heyman earlier tonight called it the
28. Make that 28.
History. Oba Femi against the returning beast, Brock Lesnar.
And we will all bear witness to tribal combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. As the OTC, Roman Reigns defends his seat at the head of the table along with his title against his cousin, the Samoan
Stacked card for Clash in Italy. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good show. I can't wait for it. I'm excited to be streaming that early. Sol Ruka taking on Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship.
Clash in Italy. Let's head back to our own Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'm here with Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch. Becky, Sol is sidelined tonight with injuries that she sustained at Saturday night's main event. Although you were initially irate when the rematch was announced for Clash in Italy, feels like you have the upper hand now heading into that title defense.
Yeah, you know, Kathy, some people get punched in the face and they become the face of the entire industry. And then other people get punched in the face and it's a wake-up call that they are in over their head. Because Sol Ruka stepped in the ring with the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it, other people are saying it, everybody's saying it. Sports
She's even got the Donald Trump cadence down.
And she realized that she was
She's even got it down to the cadence. That is insane.
Impressed with her tricks and her flips. But she hasn't gotten a single clean victory since she's been here, and her time is running out because right now her name, it's written in sand, but the tide is coming in. My name is etched in stone. It'll be around forever, much like I will hold this title forever. So I hope that Sol can come around to Clash in Italy because the man is coming around. And there's a difference between striving for greatness and standing across from it. Welcome to the big time.
What a promo.
The current Women's Intercontinental Champion. The man who will be next in line for the Men's Intercontinental Championship. Here comes the Hall of Famer.
From San Diego, California, WWE Hall of Famer.
No, I'm not even repeating that, Mike. Take it back. Take it back.
An opportunity at Penta. Who will it be? Mysterio, Rusev, live next.
Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. Rusev versus Rey Mysterio coming up in less than 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Another block of Twitch advertisements is going to hit your screen. Yes, if you want to avoid those Twitch advertisements, plus get other incentives like emotes, exclusive to subscribers, and 15% off our merch store where you can get that Leroy t-shirt. Also, a special section of our Discord server opens up where you can watch the shows that I'm reacting to. That all comes with being a Twitch subscriber. So if you any of those incentives do you find tantalizing, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. And Leroy laid back down in his spot. He keeps going back to that spot, so he must like that spot. I just wish it would cool down in my room. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like extra sweaty right now. I feel extra sweaty. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. Almost done these advertisements, and we can get back to the match once again. Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. Rusev feels slighted that Rey Mysterio gets a shot at the Intercontinental Championship over him. He feels like he's deserving of a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. So Rey Mysterio says, hey, if you're deserving of a shot, come see if you can beat me for it. Which I think I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio on this one. Rey Mysterio versus Penta sounds like a lot of fun. Rusev versus Penta, not as fun.
SummerSlam is coming to US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, August 1st and 2nd. Two-day combo tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. Back on Monday Night Raw, Rey Mysterio hopes to earn an opportunity at a future Intercontinental.
That's not very intimidating. That's actually just weirded out. A British wrestling Twitter account I follow clarified that. Gotcha. Glad to have that piece of information embedded in my brain.
Ethan, I'd like to apologize for my partner's lack of professionalism, and I would like to personally thank you for your effort on Saturday night's main event, for contributing to an incredibly memorable evening.
Hey,
and
listen,
you're welcome.
There's no doubt, a tremendous athlete, tremendous match against Penta. I thought at one point you were going to win the title. Nonetheless, here we go. Winner of this matchup earns a future opportunity against Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. That man, Rusev,
crush.
Intercontinental Champion Rey Mysterio. Now, Mr. Page, I would like to say this.
Sure.
I like how you talk your way out of all these situations when it comes to Rusev. You just make stuff up to get yourself out of hot water.
Oh, I make stuff up? With
Look at Rey Mysterio just running around the ring. Nice.
From you, out of my mouth. That was a lot.
Making Rusev look like a fool.
You were interrupting the conversation with Ray and Adam Pearce tonight to try to get yourself a rematch. It had nothing to do with Rusev getting an opportunity.
I have a question. Did Rey Mysterio jump Rusev? No. Oh, we're going to find out tonight, I guess. Thanks to me.
Oh, here we go. Rusev now in pursuit.
Rey Mysterio off the ropes. Head scissor takeovers. Got him in perfect position for the 619.
619, and what a chop by Rusev.
No 619 for you, Rey Mysterio. Rusev says no thank you. Bangaranga mango whatever. Oh, what a suplex.
Well, I look at us like family. Truly, I care a lot about
gut wrench throw.
I want to see Rusev do well, and he deserves more in the WWE. I'm going to help him get it.
Does Rusev know you that you guys are family?
Of course, I tell him all the time.
Oof.
You didn't see me fighting for his career?
I saw you fighting, so you didn't get yourself beat up. But
I just saw some of the Joe Hendry attack and stopped watching it. Yeah, he got him good. We're not going to see Joe Hendry singing songs for a while. It's going to be a good minute before we see Joe Hendry singing some songs. Rey Mysterio off the ropes, slides through. Whoa, sunset flip powerbomb into the barricade. And that caught Rusev off guard.
Where Rey Mysterio changes now, because he was not changing in the locker room. I'm sure he's hanging out with his fellow GMs.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Oh, Rey Mysterio went for a run off the apron and Rusev caught him. Oh, no.
Now, let me point out, Rey Mysterio
Just ragdolling Rey Mysterio into the barricade.
Not as a general manager.
Sure, and now that he's a competitor, let me point out how strong Rusev is. That was amazing.
Rey's in trouble.
Rey is in trouble as we go to commercial break. We're in commercial break right now. The Knicks 1 quarter away from the NBA Finals. Let's go Knicks. Right, Mike? Let's go Knicks. That's right. That's right. Let's go Knicks. He almost missed the barricade with Rey and put him in the front row. This is true. I'm going to go ahead and head out for the rest of the night, and I'm going to watch Raw and relax for the rest of the night. I will talk to you on Wednesday. All right, Kaylee, it was good talking to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. We will be here exactly on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite Watch Along, so thank you very much for hanging out. Oof. Let's see what Twitter is saying about tonight's episode of Raw so far. I gotta find out what Tiffany Stratton's Twitch channel is so I can add it to the Discord. I keep forgetting that Tiffany Stratton also does Twitch streaming now. Rusev got Rey in a tree of woe and trying to rip off his mask. That dastardly Rusev trying to rip off the mask of Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio looking to rally.
Ooh, Rey Mysterio looks like he's in trouble right now.
Rally snuffed out. Winner of this match earns an opportunity against Penta in the Intercontinental Championship. Meanwhile, Rusev's biggest cheerleader, at least that's what he tells us, All Ego Ethan Page with us.
Ooh, what a clubbing blow while Rey Mysterio is seated on the top turnbuckle.
I invited him, and this is All Ego Ethan Page, who's enduring straight-up character assassination by you, Michael.
Rusev heads to the second rope.
North American, a man who very nearly became Intercontinental.
Looks like he wants to superplex Rey Mysterio.
Let's talk about Rusev and Mysterio here tonight, what has been a competitive matchup. And Rey trying to stay in this. The Hall of Famer, the new general manager from AAA. Rey Mysterio and Penta, what a classic match that would be. But he's got to win here tonight and beat Rusev, who will not be in a pleasant mood if he loses. And now Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio with a seated senton comes off the ropes, ducks the attack from Rusev. Head scissor takeover.
And Rusev all out of sorts here.
Rusev backed up into the corner. Rey Mysterio hits him with the shoulder to the midsection and climbs up to the second rope.
He throws opponents off of their game. He's got unmatched will, guts, and determination, and he's teeing off on the Bulgarian brute.
Oh, but Rusev catches him now.
Many years. Rusev, though, using his power game. Mysterio, don't think this is going to work.
Oh!
Moves out of harm's way.
Rey Mysterio off the ropes. Another seated senton catching Rusev.
Mysterio, who has Rusev lined up.
Springboard moonsault. Very nicely done by Rey. Hooks the leg, but Rusev kicks out at
The
2.
relationship may not be lasting if Rusev loses this matchup, Paige.
Oh, yeah, you know that for certain there?
Oh, I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I'm heavily invested in this match, that's for sure.
Sound it. And Mysterio,
he's using his expert level analytics, Michael Cole. He's paying close attention to the action in front of us and on the monitor. He's multitasking.
Yeah, I'm also really hoping Rusev can handle this Rey Mysterio fella.
Rusev cuts the door to Rey Mysterio, turns it into a bulldog.
Good of a job right now.
Rey Mysterio, that
Rey Mysterio springboards off the second rope, goes for a crossbody, but Rusev catches him, turns it into a spinning Uranagi.
Now we're back, baby. I'm loving this.
Rusev in the corner. He's poised to do some damage right now. Maybe that Machka kick? Machka kick connects. Hooks the leg of Mysterio, and Rey kicks out at 2.
Take another look at the power of the Lion of Bulgaria, spiking Mysterio in the center of the ring and following up immediately with a vicious Machka
It's amazing that Rey Mysterio can go at this age with as many knee surgeries and leg surgeries he's had and many other injuries he's had in his career, that he's still able to go. Toasty!
No, I'm enjoying the
Uh-oh.
show just like you.
Could be accolade.
The accolade, but Rey Mysterio says no.
Squirm out of harm's way. And Rey.
Ooh.
619 of the midsection.
Tremendous counter by Mysterio.
And now puts Rusev in position for the traditional
6-1. Oh no, but Rusev caught the 619. Oh no. Oh no.
Trapped in the vice-like grip.
Oh no. Accolade. No, still won't go with the accolade. Roll up. And Rey Mysterio wins.
Damn it!
Rey Mysterio wins it.
Hey, relax over there, buddy. Mysterio now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship.
You know what? The result doesn't really matter. This is
Damn
what I
it.
wanted. Hey, don't stop, Rusev. Kick his ass. Get on him.
Because you didn't want Rusev in your way for an
yes.
opportunity, but
Pick
nevertheless.
him apart.
Oh, somebody come out. The referee
Pick
do
him
something.
apart.
The damn match is over. Ref, do something.
Rusev is a sore loser. Here comes Dragon Lee. We haven't seen Dragon Lee in a while.
Damn business, Dragon. Dragon Lee is here, coming to the aid of Mysterio.
And Ethan Page just tossed his headsets, and now he's going to get in the fray. Ethan Page couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Ethan realized Rusev was outnumbered.
And look at this.
Oh no!
Page into Rusev.
Jesus, Dragon Lee is just lighting up Ethan Page.
Is flying with fire here tonight.
Oh, what a kick from Dragon Lee to Rusev. Dragon Lee over the body of Rusev, takes out Ethan Page on the outside with the suicide dive, and 619 follows it up by Rey Mysterio.
Operation Dragon.
Operation Dragon, also known as Destino. Okay.
Well, Page was humiliated too. First off, he was never invited to be out here on commentary, and then no one invited him to get in the middle of this mess. Nonetheless, Rey Mysterio has earned himself an Intercontinental Championship match.
Look, you know me well. I let people fight on Monday night, but what you did tonight, 2 people and the way you did it, it's enough. So you're done. Find a door because your night is over.
Enough?
Enough.
Enough? You're talking to the tag team champion. Enough? Wasn't it enough with what happened to Logan Paul? Wasn't it enough for what happened to Bronson Reed? Wasn't it enough for what happened to Braun Breaker?
I'll tell you what's enough. I'm enough. Because you're done for the night.
Oh, okay. You know what? Austin Theory is completely out of line, and I agree with you. And this man needs to be reprimanded, and I'm going to take care of this personally. We have to go. Excuse us. We have to go now. You know, Austin Theory, I tell you what, I don't agree with anything that you've done tonight.
He's an idiot.
What's Maxine been doing with Austin Theory, huh?
Smells like bad news.
No, she has a lot going on. Cut him some slack. I'll catch up with you guys later.
What was it?
Huh.
Interesting night for Mr. Theory. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking forward to Clash in Italy this Sunday, a WrestleMania rematch. Paul Heyman earlier tonight called it one of the biggest rematches in the history of WWE. It's Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar.
Theory been playing leapfrog with Maxine, but can't quite get over. Gotcha. And don't they make a big thing about Maxine being married to the guy in NXT and Evolve?
Challenge. Will step up.
Ooh. Ooh. These marks tripping.
I need to get to the bottom of what the hell's going on here. Bring Heyman to my office. Tell me what the hell I just saw.
I hear
Edge had to tear his gear in the front because Brock tore his in the back. That's right, Edge did tear his gear Sunday at the pay-per-view. You're right. It wasn't as evident as Brock Lesnar though. Brock Lesnar's was clear as day.
For Clash in Italy, with Brock Lesnar's signature already on it. You get Oba Femi to sign that, you have the biggest rematch in history.
The ink on the contract is dry. It is official. It is the biggest rematch in history as the ruler, Oba Femi, once again battles the beast incarnate, the man Femi.
I don't know how this is gonna go. I pretty much don't think. I think this is gonna be Oba's first loss on the main roster. I don't think they're gonna have him take out Lesnar twice. I don't think Lesnar does business that way. So this might be Oba Femi's first loss on the main roster.
On the East Coast of the States, 11 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. And the King and the Queen of the Ring tournaments will begin a week from tonight. And remember, the
Biggest rematch in history. Petty Fed won't recognize MJF versus Darby.
Opportunity.
Good on them for not doing so.
Adam Pearce, our general manager in the ring, as we are set to sign the contract for Tribal Combat.
Holy shit, contract time already. That might mean something's going down. Show went by quick. Show did go by pretty quick.
Jacob Fatu, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns, in the ring, face-to-face, live, next.
They had to get extra security jabronis. Extra security jabronis. Good action tonight. Evans, Penta, Seth, Ford, and women's tag. Yeah, the matches have been pretty good. Even the Rusev Rey Mysterio match was pretty good in my opinion. It's been an easy show to get through. I mean, as it always is. This is the one thing I always say that's the difference between WWE and AEW is that I can tolerate a 3-hour WWE show no problem because their shows flow with continuity throughout. And nothing on the show is just there to happen. It's not random. There's just too much random for me to be a diehard AEW fan. I enjoy some aspects of the product, and as part of my job here, I do cover it, but I do enjoy the WWE product a little bit more because, again, examples like tonight, the show just flew by very quickly. You don't feel like you wasted your time watching the show. Everything had a purpose, and everything had a point to be proven, and they're gearing up towards Clash in Italy. So the Knicks are putting a hurting on the Cavaliers. They're about to go to the NBA Finals. I agree with your tweet of a Shibata Claudio match. Yes, if AEW wants to do a random thing like they're usually always doing, Shibata Claudio match is right up my alley, and I would love to see that. There was a brief interaction between Shibata and Claudio during the pre-show of the pay-per-view, and the crowd went crazy. So, like, I definitely think there needs to be a singles match between Katsuyori Shibata and Claudio Castagnoli in the near future. If Tony Khan is a smart businessman, if he's a smart booker and not just a matchmaker, if he's a smart booker, he would make it happen. And we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash. Your door to more. Adam Pearce, the general manager, Jacob Fatu,
I'm likely only in for part of Dynamite on Wednesday. I gotta go see some police friends and deliver some merchandise to them. Oh.
2 signatures makes tribal combat.
You in bed with the police now? You with the feds? You with the feds? Good to know some cops. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We both grew up very differently.
Oh boy, this is not a good start here.
We both grew up very differently, me and you, Mike.
The security guards in the aisleway.
Okay, so I told you there wasn't going to be a contract signing because Jacob Fatu won't let there be a contract signing.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Uh-oh.
That is the hothead that Roman Reigns is dealing with. Jacob Fatu realizes everything in his career, everything in his life is on the line come Sunday. It's do or die for Fatu.
But it's tribal combat, Michael Cole. It might as well be do or die for the OTC as well. Imagine waking up Monday morning and Roman having to look at his own children and explain, I lost the championship and my seat at the head of the table. I'm sorry, I no longer know what your future looks like.
We mentioned before, there's only been 2 tribal combat matches in history. Both of those matches won by Roman Reigns.
Well, I'm not a thug, so cops like me. Thankfully, you put your gang-banging days in the rear view. Yes, yes, that's exactly what it is.
The winner is the world
That's exactly what it is.
It is also the head of the table, the tribal chief. The loser must swallow their pride. They'll be humiliated when they have to acknowledge
Blue
the
hanky
winner
out of your
as
back
the
pocket,
tribal
that's right.
chief and fall in line in that bloodline.
Can you imagine the visual of Roman Reigns being forced to place the Ulafala around the neck of Jacob Fatu, for Roman to
It's not
personally
gonna
have to
happen, though.
relinquish all of the power he has worked his entire life for.
Jacob Fatu last week rolled the dice. Jacob Fatu gambled. He had one last desperate
The Knicks are
effort
about to be up
to pull Roman
40.
Reigns into yet another title match after Fatu lost at Backlash. And that was to invoke the tribal combat rules, the stipulation, which Roman Reigns could not, being the tribal chief,
Knicks are about
could
to be
not
up
back
40
out of.
in the fourth quarter.
Roman's throne is under attack.
Charles Barkley shit on the Cavs for quitting before half. Yeah, they've
Let's make no
all
mistake
looked like
about it,
they've
Corey.
given up.
Roman Reigns survived at Backlash. That's all he did. He survived. Roman Reigns will sign. Fatu signed earlier, and it is now official.
All right, so the match is happening.
Leave us.
Don't you think it'd be better if
To lay an egg
security
like
does
that
their
at
job,
home,
which they
Cleveland
never make
fans
sure
got
it
to be
doesn't pop
pissed.
off
No,
before
they're in
it's
Cleveland. They should be used to this.
Sign the contract.
New York owns Cleveland.
Made a blood oath. He can't touch me until Italy. Leave us now.
You heard your man, boys. Let's go.
They had Braun though. Yeah, it still took them a while. They didn't instantly become good. They had the highest payroll in the NBA. It's kind of like what they say about the Yankees and their payroll, you know? Like if you have a payroll that high, you should be winning.
Columbus, Ohio. Acknowledge me.
Throw the ones up. Ones up. Jordan over LeBron? It's a stretch. It's a stretch. It's definitely a stretch. Hey, listen, in 30 seconds, a block of Twitch advertisements is going to hit your screen for the final night. So please consider subscribing to the channel before we head out of here.
I beat you at Backlash. You signed the contract. It could have been simple. All you had to do was acknowledge me, and then we could have moved on to the next mission.
The fuck it is, had the NBA been cool with MJ's gambling, he wouldn't have had to take 2 years off, and they would have won 8 straight. That's factual, but he did take off. He did decide he was done for those 2 years.
I'm not like everybody else, but let's keep it 100, Roman. You are the reason why our family in the bloodline is living the life that we have. You are.
Jerry Krause fucked the Bulls up. He did. He did. I did watch the documentary.
Hell, brother, you done elevated
I
us.
did watch the documentary.
You took the whole family to the promised land.
You know what team I used to watch a lot when I was a kid? The Houston Rockets. I used to love the Houston Rockets. They had Hakeem Olajuwon.
So far, Roman,
Vernon Maxwell, Robert Ory.
It's time for another direction. Hell, it's time for another destination. So when you over here talking about acknowledging,
I hated Hakeem and Clyde and Horry.
Respect, living the code.
Clyde the
of the
Glide.
bloodline. Let me ask you something, Roman.
Clyde the
That
Glide.
backlash that you live by the code of the bloodline, or did you bend the rules just so you could beat me? Oh, no, I get it. You had to do what you had to do by any means necessary. But at tribal combat, everything and anything goes, Roman, huh? So just like that backlash at Clash in Italy, oh, I'm about to dog walk your bitch ass.
Uh-oh.
And when I get done taking over this, everybody is gonna have consequences.
Have consequences? You want to talk about consequences? Let's talk about them then. You see, I'm a man of my word. Jacob, if you beat me, then you become the head of the table. You become the shot caller. You lead and I follow. But if you can't dog walk me, then it looks like I'm gonna be walking you like a dog.
Oh.
I'm gonna domesticate you.
Damn.
If you can't beat me, you will serve me and you will learn from me. And in time, Jacob.
Oh, fuck, domesticate him.
Your tribal chief.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like a win for me. It looks like a win for me then, Roman, huh? So, if you do dog walk my ass, hey, it looks like I still got a job here. Ain't nothing gonna change. But not if, with me, but when I dog walk your ass, everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge me. Yarramin.
Don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyway, what an ending to Raw. That was some serious shit right there. So if Roman wins and he defeats Jacob Fatu basically has to do his bidding. But if Jacob Fatu is somehow able to defeat Roman Reigns, then he becomes the head of the table. And he becomes the tribal chief, and Roman Reigns has to acknowledge him. That is crazy. That is crazy. Clash in Italy turning out to be a very important show, a very highly anticipated show. I can't wait for it. That's happening on Sunday. We will be here on Twitch only. Twitch only. Twitch only. Not YouTube, just Twitch. For the show, Clash in Italy. So mark your calendars. Make sure you have your reminders ready to go. You were so invested. Prime time for Strikeforce Simpson to hit. Okay, very nice. Now we're giving each other our own nicknames, huh? Now we're giving each other our own nicknames. Seriously? That's what we're doing? Horrible. But what a great episode of Monday Night Raw. I really enjoyed it. The matches were phenomenal. I liked all of the matches that went down. As you said earlier, obviously Penta versus Javon was great. The women's tag team match was awesome. Montez Ford versus Seth Rollins was something that we didn't know we were going to get, but very good. And that ending segment there between Roman and Jacob were some serious stuff. Some serious stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited for Clash in Italy. I can't wait. Tomorrow, there is no stream. We are recording a new episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast where we will go over our thoughts on AEW Double or Nothing and then give our predictions for WWE Clash in Italy. So it's going to be a packed show. Might be a big one. Might be a chunky episode. We might have a chunky episode in store for you because we got like 10 AEW matches to go over, plus like the 5 from Clash in Italy. So it might be a busy show. Even the talk segment's good. Oba Heyman, Night Big Jim, and Tribal Combat. Yeah, even the promo segments were good stuff. They really hammered home the importance of Clash in Italy and made it a show that you do not want to miss. That's the thing about WWE compared to AEW as well, is that when you don't watch AEW for a week or two, you don't really miss much. You may miss a couple stories here or there, but overall it's the same stuff. It's the same mode of operations with AEW, whereas with WWE, if you miss a week of WWE programming, you're really missing a lot of interesting stuff and you're going to be lost when you try to come back. So that's why I'm a bigger fan of the WWE product right now over the AEW product. I cover both because that's my job. That's what I've signed up to do here, is to cover both and cover both as a objective wrestling fan and as a wrestling fan, period. As a mark, I'm just doing my job as a mark. So we're going to be talking about that on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you tune in when that drops Wednesday morning on all podcast platforms and also on YouTube. It looks like the Knicks are going to the NBA Finals with 11 seconds left. They are up by 37. Jesus Christ, they are up by 37. This is insane. Thanks for hosting Easy-E. I like that. Makes me feel like Eric Bischoff when you call me Easy-E. I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Lime. Thank you to Kaylee. Thank you to McCurdy. Thank you to JDK for stopping in. I appreciate all you guys coming in and saying hello. It really means a lot. And thank you for spending time with me in your evening. For those of you in the States, hopefully you had a good holiday weekend. Ready to get back to it tomorrow. Tomorrow we record the podcast. And yeah, so I think it's time for me to get the hell up out of here. I'm tired. I'm hot. I'm ready to shut down all of these lights because I am burning up. I am burning up right now. So I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Thank you guys once again for watching the program. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had fun too. All right. Thank you guys. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Ringside Rundown. Also available on Discord. Get into our Discord server if you want to hang out with us. Let me pull up the link really quick. Here's the Discord link. Join the Discord, your marks, and thank you for hitting that links command. I appreciate it. If you want to find out all the Ringside Rundown content, go to that link tree. It has every single link associated with the Ringside Rundown. It has every link associated with the Ringside Rundown, plus podcast platforms where you can find the show to listen to if you can't find it on your platform of choosing. It's also available on YouTube. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the show. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. Have a good night.